Neil Thornycroft, Transport Manager for Amey Highways on the Staffordshire County Council contract. Amey are a global business now. We do lots of highway maintenance, consulting, structures, so we could do anything from planning a bridge to installing the bridge, to doing groundworks, to everybody seems to know us as a pothole company, road maintenance, but we're a hell of a lot more than that. We've just got a company in Australia. We've also got places in the Bahamas that we're working in as well. Not whether they'll need EV there, but it'd be good for the solar, I'm sure. So the ZEV mandate, we've gone over and above that. The people at the top of the tree in Fleet have said, let's beat the government's targets and let's get a better result sooner. And a lot of it's been achievable. The smaller fleet, company cars, etc., they managed to do an excellent job of changing those over. Also getting the chargers put in at, like my home, for instance. The smaller vehicles, it's worked really well. The larger vehicles, it's been a bit more challenging, but with people like yourself on board, it's definitely a lot better talking to somebody with the knowledge of the industry that can tell us where they've put other chargers, what they've done, how they've worked it, etc. We've been, obviously along with a ZEV mandate from the government, working alongside Staffordshire County Council. We've got to start introducing EV fleet or alternatively fuelled. EV was the best option at the time. The way that the wheels of industry turn within the business are a little bit slow, unfortunately. So for probably 2.5 years, we had something slightly better than a 3-pin plug with a very small EV fleet. And it did give us some operational challenges in so much as some of the vehicles hadn't got so much range. When you plug it in, you're probably looking 6-7 hours to charge it up properly. Some of the vehicles go home without the option to charge at home. From getting the go-ahead from the council and getting yourselves involved at EVC, I think from start to finish it's probably been less than 6 months. And they've been operational now for about a month, I believe, thereabouts, properly. And from the back office, from the dealings with yourselves, any issues that we've had have been few and far between, but it's changed the operational way we work dramatically. Everything is so much better, so much quicker. And we've got the back office to actually back up what we're doing, and we can give the evidence of what we were talking about previously with nothing to show. So it's been a really, really good transition over to, and now we're also in a position where we can order more EV fleet. The main challenges were smallish range on the smaller fleet. So some of the 2-ton vans that we use, the supervisors, pre-site technicians going out to check jobs out, they can be county-wide. Staffordshire is a huge county. If you're going to drive from Leek and you've got to go down to Kinver, and then you've got to get back to Stafford, it does incorporate some rather challenging experiences when you've only got a 120-mile range. We do use a fuel card system at the moment that has got EV capacity, but it can be quite limited in only being able to use sort of Shell sites or particular sites, and obviously if they're working too. That also then changes the dynamic of how you're working, because if you're doing an 8-hour shift and you've got to sit on a car park or on a forecourt for 25-30 minutes, you don't particularly want your lunch there, and it's just operational downtime all the time. Whereas most vehicles nowadays, or now we've had the install, can actually charge up while they're doing a bit of paperwork, bit of computer work, etc. And it's so much quicker and less cost. Between Amey and Staffordshire County Council, we were looking for a partner that could deliver not only the EV Solutions within the depots, but on a wider piece, so that when the council looked for an installer and a partner to use for whether it's a car park, whether it's a library, anywhere within the public domain really, they want somebody that can start from end to end and just say, actually, EVC, this is what we need, and you know that we're going to get the excellent deal that we've had so far it's been so smooth from start to finish. From initial surveys, availability of the actual ceiling that we'd got to work with, the original survey showed us that we could only have 7 kilowatt chargers. EVC came in, did their own separate surveys, and then actually allowed us to upgrade with some load management, I believe it's called, load sensing management, to actually operate quicker, bigger chargers, which will obviously speed up the process of charging the vehicles up with less operational downtime. So that's been a real plus as well. They've been waiting for so long that they're actually over the moon for a start, that we've got some proper chargers that they can use the existing cable that comes with the vehicle, and they're issued with an RFID card for the vehicle, and it's literally tap, plug, go. What it gives us in the back office is fantastic as well, because now we've got visibility of who's charging when, the utilisation, whether it's just a car parking space. So yeah, the team are over the moon, and from an admin side of things, in my world, the council's world, it's definitely paying dividends already. We can see every use that's happening. If they wanted some general advice, I can give them my experience. I think the easiest thing to do would be give them your business card and sing your praises. The effort that's gone into making this happen. We've got a very comprehensive business case in our world of highway maintenance, so we can compare a diesel van to an electric van, lease costs, etc. But the actual running costs overall, I can't remember the numbers, but after X amount of miles, you'll literally be making money based on what you were doing before. It's really, really impressive. So it's given us visibility. We'd never had it before, because it was literally like plugging into a 3-pin plug. You can't see or tell what's being used. Now we've got absolute visibility, any site, and as long as you've got your laptop open and the app open and the website open, you can see where people are, who's plugged in. If there's any faults, you can get in touch with the EVC themselves. So if you think there's something wrong, you can send them a message or an email. I generally just tend to get on the phone and moan, but that doesn't happen very often, to be fair. It's been really good. But it gives us all the back office you could actually wish for, in so much as that vehicle's parked there for 6 hours, but it's only actually charging for 45 minutes. The driver's driven 40 miles in the morning, and he's put 40 miles back in within the hour, but he's still sat there for another 2. So the utilisation, any issues, anything like that, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, EVC Connect gives us ultimate visibility of everything that we've needed and been pushing for all this time.